Kenneth Copeland driving the car, right?
Yes.
Did you ever drive that rental car?
No.
And who's the last person that you ever saw with that rental car?
I went to the studio at night, and Copeland still had the car.
Okay.
Putting Woody in the car. I wonder what the jury thinks. They're probably just like, dude, what's the truth and what isn't?
He just told me that he had got the car, and it was running.
Did he tell you who he got the car from?
Yeah, he said Jeffrey.
At that time, in 2015, did you know anybody else in your group, besides Jeffrey, who could rent a car?
No.
By police about Jeffrey breaking ties. I mean, that's a wrong word. That's bad. Jeffrey not speaking anymore with Kenneth Copeland after a couple months into 2015. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
All right. And by June of 2015, you're aware that, if you are, that Jeffrey doesn't speak with Kenneth Copeland. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
60% of you aren't subscribed. Come on, hit the subscribe bell.
And that's because Kenneth Copeland went to the police on January 11th, 2015, shortly after Donovan Thomas's killing. Do you remember that?
You said that was...
Objection, Your Honor. That would call for speculation.
Don't speculate. The police discussed that with you. That was what they told you, right?
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you remember telling the police that Jeffrey separated because all of the things that Kenneth Copeland just brings with himself?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any information to share with this jury that Jeffrey was in favor of Kenneth Copeland shooting at people? Do you have any information?
That would call for speculation.
No.
Do you have any information that Jeffrey was in favor of you shooting at any houses or people?
He never knew what nobody did. I told him.
Until it was over, you said?
Not even like the shootings. Like he probably didn't even know about them.
Okay. You told the jury that you would go over to Jeffrey's condominium about 10 times a week. You realize you said that?
As I was saying, like, we might leave and go to the store.
I can't hear you.
Once you get there, you probably leave and go to the store, go get something to eat, something like that. So that's why I said in and out 10 times, bro.
From Jeffrey's schedule, do you know that you were at his house? How many times you were at his house in 2015 until you were arrested? Do you really know?
In 2015, not that much.
When were you talking when you said 10 times?
I was saying, like, when he's there, like, as in leaving to go and get something to eat and coming back, count that, stuff like that. That's what I would count.
When Jeffrey's around?
Yeah.
Were you aware that he traveled a lot?
Yes.
2013, 14, and 15?
Yes.
Okay.
So Steele's trying to really hammer it home that he was out traveling, barely in Atlanta type shit. Like, don't even know what's happening with all the boys back home.
You came from Augusta, Georgia area. Is that true?
Carolina.
Sustained.
Do you remember Lawyer Love?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance to this entire line of conversation about previous appearances by this witness.
Goes to bias.
I don't know what it's going to be.
I can tell you.
Your Honor, could we approach him?
Yes.
Miss Love didn't like Steele bringing up something Miss Love did, so the jury left.
Line of questioning that Mr. Steele is going to get into is one that he has attempted to raise previously, Mr. Zachary's lawyer, to prove that I had committed prosecutorial misconduct. Mr. Steele represented that that witness would tell the court that I told Mr. Zachary he was going to get arrested if he did not come on that particular day. I'm aware of, I know for a fact when there's the questioning about that appearance that Mr. Zachary made earlier in this trial, I know who it was that said in other words, Mr. Steele represented a falsehood to the court. I had not told him he was going to get arrested. I didn't say anything of the sort. As a matter of fact, only his attorney spoke to him while I was on the phone. And so when Mr. Steele says to the court that it goes to bias, I would ask for a proffer from Mr. Steele about what he intends to ask this witness and the relevance of it.
Your Honor, it was January 10th, going to the 11th, 2023, and Ricky Richardson represented Mr. Zachary.